Hey, my fellow Schneider drivers, Friendly Bill coming at you. It is a beautiful day in Kingman, Arizona. It's a little toasty, it's a little dry, but it's a beautiful day in Kingman, Arizona. I'm here to pick up a load of paint going to Home Depot in Tulsa, Arizona. Kind of a short run, 350 miles, live load. Not a spectacular day, but you know, a boring day can be a good day because I don't want too much excitement. I don't want blowouts. I don't want too much excitement. I like a normal day for a truck driver is a good day, but beautiful day here. It's a great day to be a company driver. This is my fourth truck. It is my favorite truck that I've had with Schneider. Primarily because it was brand new when they gave it to me. So I've had 4 trucks. The first 3 were high miles. The first 2 were manual transmissions. I chose the manual transmissions. I wanted to learn how to shift. I wanted to be ready for any job. I want to be able to go to any company at any point. So I wanted to learn the manual transmission. My last 2 trucks were automatics, and that's fine. There's pros and cons with automatics and pros and cons with manual transmissions, but this is my favorite truck. It is a white Freightliner Cascadia. I got it with 36 miles. Now it has 241,916 miles. This truck has been fantastic. No mechanical issues. I've kept my eyes on the tires, and the tires get replaced when they need, so I haven't had any blowouts on the tractor. This truck has just been phenomenal, and I am thinking about going owner operating at some point, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that I like Freightliners. Peterbilts are awesome. Kenworths are awesome. I even like Mack trucks. Mack trucks are awesome. They look cool. They are cool. They're beautiful. They're quality. But over the last 5 years, I've learned a lot. And I think I'm going to go with Freightliner. And the reason that I'm going to go with Freightliner is I feel that they make a quality product. They might not be as beautiful or well furnished as a Freightliner or as a Peterbilt or Kenworth, but almost all the shops in the country can work on Freightliners because there's so many of them. You can get parts for Freightliners just about anywhere, at any time. So I'm thinking about not so much, how cool will I look driving this truck. Will I look cooler driving a Peterbilt, or will other truck drivers be like, oh yeah, Peterbilt there, yeah, it's an awesome truck, I'm not so much worried about that. I'm just worried about financial benefits to having a Freightliner. And miles per gallon are good, easy parts, easy getting it worked on. So I'm kind of thinking about that. But right now, it's a great day to be a company driver. I've got my load. Everything's working out. I'm in good equipment. I'm getting consistent paychecks. I've got health insurance. I've got a 401k that's building all the time. I'm able to pay my child support. I'm able to save extra money. It's a good day to be a company driver. I like new Schneider drivers. Why? Because I was a new Schneider driver 5 years ago. I had never touched a truck or been in a truck. I was a new Schneider driver 5 years ago, and I am getting close to my 5 years now. But I was in Phoenix yesterday at the OC, and I woke up, got my coffee, and there was a group of trainees, new drivers, and they have their vests on, and you can tell a new driver because their vests are like pristine, and their boots are pristine, and their clothes are clean, and you can tell a new driver sometimes by looking. But I was a new driver 5 years ago, and I remember how it was. And I think some drivers, I don't know why this is, but it seems like some veteran drivers, they get a few years and they forget what it was like to be a new driver. I remember how it was. It was challenging and difficult, and I wanted to learn. I was eager. I wanted to be the best driver. I didn't want to make any mistakes, and I just wanted everything to be perfect. And so I remember what it was like, and I see these new drivers, and they got their training books, and they have their new vests and their new boots, and they're going out to the trucks, and they want to learn. They all have a story. Some of them, you know, who knows what their story is, but they want to be a truck driver, and that's all that matters to me. They are eager to learn, and they want this to be successful, and I wish them the best of luck, and I'll help out any way I can. And so I really like seeing new drivers. Let's talk about audiobooks. So I got burnt out on listening to music pretty quickly. After about 3 days, I was kind of burnt out on music. So I started listening to documentaries and started listening to audiobook. And the cool thing that happened recently is my daughter, she's 13, they got assigned to read The Outsiders in the 7th grade. And she started reading it, and it has smoking and switchblades and stabbings and violence and all this, and she wasn't really accustomed to that. She's just a really good, nice kid, and so she started reading it. She didn't like it, and so I said, well, I'll read it with you. And so she would tell me what chapters she read, and I would listen to them in audiobook. And then when we called in the evening after work, we would discuss The Outsiders, and it really became fun for us. And she really, by the end of it, she really enjoyed the book, and we had really good discussions about the book, and so that was really fun to do. And after that, we read Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is kind of a kid's book, but she wanted something more lighthearted after The Outsiders, so we did that. And so I'm really kind of falling in love with audiobooks because I can read along or listen to the books that my kids are reading, and then we can talk about them. So it's really fun. Recently I listened to The Hobbit. I listened to Lord of the Rings. I read Lord of the Rings. This is probably the 3rd time I've experienced Lord of the Rings. Do you have any audiobooks? Now, here's the thing. I'm kind of a cheapskate when it comes to life on the road. I don't like spending money unless it's for my kids. So I'm kind of a cheapskate when it comes to spending money. So I like my audiobooks to be free. And I'm finding that you can find a lot of audiobooks for free online. Do you have any audiobooks that you really liked? Are there any things that you listened to that you really liked? Please share. Help a fellow driver, you know. So yeah, I'm really into audiobooks right now, but yeah, if you have any that you like, yeah, please share with the rest of us. Alright, that's going to be it for today. I am going to be waiting a long time. My appointment, according to Schneider, was 12:30, so I got here early. And I get here and they say, no, actually your appointment is 3:30. So I'm not sure if the confusion was on the side of Schneider or on the Schneider of Henry company, but either way, my appointment's not actually for 3:30, so I'm waiting for another Schneider driver to get loaded, and I may be here for 4, 5, 6 hours just waiting to get loaded. So I think I'm going to get some exercise. That's it for today. Schneider drivers. Schneider drivers are awesome. Schneider drivers are the best in my opinion, for a number of reasons. 1, we get background check. 2, we get hair follicle tested. 3, we get training that's focused on safety. 4, Schneider has high standards for their drivers and expect the best from their drivers. So all of those reasons, I feel that Schneider drivers are the cream of the crop.